Yes, baby. Cyberpunk 2077 was and is a very troubled game. I think we can all agree on that. Terrible performance issues at launch, really shitty AI, no cop system, overall a huge disappointment in the world of gaming. Everyone hated it, but I am not everyone, am I? Ha, oh boy, I'm on a whole nother Basically, my opinions tend to deviate a little from other people's opinions. Is that a sign of autism? Maybe, but that's not important. I am here to review Cyberpunk, and the review is what I'm going to do. And you know what you could do? You could like and subscribe the video, but you only think about yourself, don't you? Hype is the defining word for Cyberpunk. The hype behind this little piece of virtual media was fucking insanity, mate. And you know what they say, the bigger the hype, the bigger the fall, the bigger the dick, the bigger the Wanting to play this game badly was a truth to almost everyone. Again, everyone but me. Hi, I didn't really care about Cyberpunk, to be honest, but I understood the hype too. The makers of The Witcher 3 accept a new adventure on trying to make the next competitor to GTA 5. An open world first-person shooter on a city full of gangs and crime. I don't really like The Witcher 3. The base for most of the hype didn't mean anything to me. The Witcher 3 is nothing but a 7 at best. You can insult me, cancel me, hit me, please hit me. I don't give a shit. It's a Ubisoft checklist. But until then, it's trash. All of this to say that people got hyped and then disappointed. I didn't get hyped at all. But, and the huge, juicy but, I got hyped after the game launched. Yes, I got hyped by seeing an unfinished mess. Retard? Probably. I'm sorry, but I couldn't help but absorb that city vibe, the music, people saying that the story was great. Man, I wanted to play that shit. And guess what?
I want it.
I even got to play it now that the game is popular again because of the anime, the bugs are tuned down, and the DLC is coming out. Perfect time to do my playthrough. So now, and only now, I can say that I am disappointed. Let me just start by praising the game. The thing that stood out the most, the thing that made me whoa, the world building. No, really, it's just perfect. When I'm riding across Night City, I'm just woohoo! When I'm on that city, I feel disgusted. It's rather noisy. It's confusing, like I don't want to be on that place. I don't know if that was the point of the developer to pass that message, but it is what I felt. Art is art. I just want to run from that soulless city full of outlaws and cooperative fucks. Vibe nailed. And that vibe is even more amplified by the characters and side missions that you find throughout the map. Yes, characters and side missions are intertwined deeply. Why? Shoot! They are intertwined because basically the side characters follow a group of side missions that tell a really bigger story and that develops them. The characters presented in them really stick to your mind. Judy was great, Panem almost made me come, and Johnny Moncadiano was the best. Breathtaking, some would say. They were all great and made me care about this little piece of virtual media at least a lot more.
Because if it wasn't for these topics that I just talked about,
I would not have given a single shit about Cyberpunk. Yes, I have to admit, in the end, people were right. Cyberpunk isn't as good as I thought it would be. Sadly. But okay, let us start with something that people really liked. I mean, it's the only thing that people really liked overall in the game. But me, on the other hand, I was like, it's cool, but yeah! I am talking about the story. I am sorry, but I need to put my opinion out there about the story. It's just so disappointing, man. What a fucking waste. It's not bad, I enjoyed it. It's just a huge waste, and for some reason people say that the story is a masterpiece. Fucking peasants. Okay, from the beginning, the story starts off incredibly well. The game was a 10 out of 10. Big heist, unexpected and emotional moments. I was hooked. And for some time really, but for some reason in the middle of the game, the story just loses that magic. You get to fuck bitches though, but still it feels unfinished, it feels rushed, soulless. Ironically or not, just like the city. You do good missions, okay? I'm not saying that you don't, but overall, the game just feels unfinished, it feels half fucking baked. They completely lost the opportunity to do even more epic and over-the-top shit, to extend on the complexity of the story, more gang hardcore missions, and more philosophical and introspective stuff. I don't want to get into details, but CyberPunk talks, or at least tries to talk about consciousness, what is being alive, what is to be a human, and those are topics that I really like. Like, I've seen this Vsauce video at least a lot of times, but for some reason CyberPunk just didn't hit. It doesn't go deep, it doesn't make you think. I don't know if it's me, maybe it probably is, but man, so sad. However, not as sad as the fucking ending. What an unsatisfying, bad ending. And I know that's totally on me, okay? I understand clearly that I make the decision for that ending, but still, what a fucking mess! All of those hours, like 26 hours, to get that ending? Like, it's not sad or melancholic, no, it's effectively just shit. Keeping up with the bad stuff, let's space out from the story a bit, but not really. Just like the main missions, the rest of the game feels unfinished and rushed. The combat, for example, although it's cool, it's fast-paced, it's quick, in the core, right in the middle, it feels off. Animations feel like from a low-budget fucking game. They don't feel sharp, they don't feel... Weapons are okay, but they are not on the standard that I want them to be, for a futuristic game at least. And yes, you can say,
Yeah, but this is like a gang type game. You don't need futuristic shit.
okay, so where's the fucking gang badass weapons? Come on man, have some creativity like the melee weapons that you already have in the game. The mantis claws are fucking insane. The katana is so freaking cool. You made those, make more! But again, even though the melee weapons are cool, the melee combat itself, it's really more like your mom. Cause it fucking sucks. Thanks. It's not that bad, but if I have the option of combat, I want to feel the punch. I want to feel my katana slicing their guts out. But unfortunately, we don't have that here. Now that I am saying it out loud, maybe that's for the best, because if I were to feel the impact of this shit, I would be like, ah. Second one of the video. Shit is getting crazy, my man. Finishing up the combat side, the RPG. And listen, I am not the biggest RPGs fan. As I said, The Witcher 3, 7 out of 10. The new Assassin's Creed games, also 7 out of 10. I don't fight with RPGs, okay? I played CyberPunk because of the story and the atmosphere. So my opinion here is kind of irrelevant. Armor-wise, absolute garbage. The fashion is zero. And look how I'm dressed in real life. Yeah, more bad stuff. I don't know why the hell I find the same shit over and over again but with different stats. And I'm talking about the weapons and the armor that you find. Just the same, it has a higher value. Fuck that. Now, the skill tree, too complex. When I level up, I don't feel stronger. I feel like having a damn aneurysm because of all of that. Nah bro, not for me. Fuck RPG. Continuing with the unfinished mess, and the last thing that I want to talk about, the aliveness, aliveness. The world is not alive, okay? And again, I'm not a big explorer, nor am I gazing upon the world and every single last detail, analyzing the behavior of the NPCs. But I can see a mile away that my spermatozoids have more soul than this fucking game. And not just the background NPCs, also the ones that you enter in direct contact with, like in a fight or when you are walking alongside Judy. They are robots, okay? Nothing more, nothing less. And yes, I know, in games the NPCs are all robots generated by a complex algorithm, but normally the developers try to mask that fact. In CyberPunk, they embraced the futuristic topic and turned everyone into soulless puppets. Now that I am thinking about it, this could have actually been a philosophical fourth wall break in a futuristic crazy world, where even your own body is disposable. All members of society start to behave like soulless machines. Nah, they're just gay.
Is that a gay pride flag?
But let me make myself clear on something. Judy, great character when she's talking to you. Otherwise, soulless puppet. The city, incredible vibe. It's loud, it's noisy. The NPCs around it are more like... In conclusion, my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. But for different reasons, as I explained on the beginning of the video. CyberPunk started strong as fuck. and sadly began to skyrocket downwards in my consideration, and it thoroughly disappointed me. But I still enjoyed it. I still had a ton of fun. The bad things that I talked about didn't destroy my experience with the game, just made it worse. Night City is just sublime, phenomenal. So if we do a quick calculation, we add the positives, we add the unfortunate negatives, we will round up in like a 7 out of 10. Huge potential, bad decisions, meh game. So this is it. Thank you for watching, and peace was never an option.